What is up, everybody? Welcome to the KCM Finals. Our PVZ event is about to start. We've got a great lineup here for you today. We're starting out here with Mini versus Hero. This could be the best match of the night, guys. I'm so glad we're having this to start things off. Hero versus Mini. Very, very exciting. This could be your ASL Finals. This is very likely to be a preview to that finals. I'm not going to spoil anything. I actually haven't seen the round of 4 yet. Hasn't come out with the tasteless cast yet, tastosis cast yet, so I'm still waiting on that. But these players are at the very, very top of their game, at the very top of the highest tournament in the land. And we're getting our first best of one here between these two on Ascension. We've got Mini here at the 12 o'clock position. Hero down at the bottom left. I am so excited, guys. Cannot wait to get this series underway. Pylon out there at the front. Hero looks to be going for a 9-pool. Okay. Is he going to go for gas as well? Or will he be going up to 10 drones here? Mini going to scout right off the bat, and I think that Hero actually saw that. Yeah, he's going to cancel, go to 10 drones, and Overlord is on the way. It's going to be a reasonably normal starter here from Hero with just a little bit extra Ling pressure coming out. He can start to fight with these early Zealots should Mini decide to go that route. It looks like he's going to throw down a Forge, though, instead. So Forge coming down here at the front. I think that's a good response based on spotting this 9-pool here. You want to make sure that you can't get overwhelmed by an early Ling bust. And just getting that Forge down and a cannon is going to be enough to deny that. So Mini, really well known for the gateway openers, is probably why Hero decided to start out this way. But it's not really going to work out here with Mini grabbing that cannon. The natural base is going to be taken here by Hero, only producing 2 Lings. He knows there's not much he can do here with those Lings. Aside from just chase this probe around, and he will go ahead and do so. Looks like we've got a blue dot down there at the bottom right. I'm guessing that's a Overlord. I'm going to send that around here momentarily, or is it a drone? I think it isn't. Oh, it is a drone. Look at that. Or a Ling? Is that a Ling? Seems to be hiding it there. There's a little bit of a mini game going on. Yeah, there's a drone being hidden there, and the moment that Mini pulls away from that area, Hero is going to take that third base really quick. So an interesting location for the third base. He's trying to hide it here. Trying to play a little bit of a mini game. Beautiful wall here at the front for Mini. It's going to be completely Ling tight, aside from that singular hole between the gateway and the pylon there, but it's also not great for holding off Hydra busts, as there's only one placement for the cannon there at the front. That means that even unranged Hydras, if they run forward and pick off that first cannon, they can just easily kill off the Forge there in the front. Cybernetic Core coming down now. We've got the lair on the way. Everything looking pretty normal here from the perspective of Hero. Mini may be kind of questioning, though, where's that third base? I still don't think he knows about this yet. He's staying around the natural and main for now. Perhaps he thinks it's at another main base or something like that. Not 100% sure here. I don't think he spotted that drone. Throwing down the Stargate, he'll be able to get full scouting information with that soon. Yes, he's sending a Zealot down to the bottom right. He thinks that the third base must be over in that location. He's going to go ahead and check that natural base, and now that he's seen this, he's going to turn around and head back towards this base over here. So we'll see how that changes the plan here for Mini, knowing that the third base is not at that natural location over there. He's gathering up his zealots and heading down this direction. He's going to come down here and actually find the actual third base. Lings have spotted out these zealots. He doesn't have enough to actually surround these just yet. Going to hold back a little bit here, produce a few more Lings. There's another zealot heading towards the natural as well. Hero looking for that. He's going to spot that as well. So great control so far by Hero. Really on top of these zealots and their positioning. He's got another Ling over here, watching for these two zealots to come through. Here they come, heading down towards that third base. We don't have a lot of Lings out right now, and if these get tucked into a good position, they might be able to trade well. Here comes the Lings. Pretty decent surround on that top zealot, getting a lot of damage on that, and the bottom zealot getting taken out as well. The third zealot going to send directly into the natural here. Fourth zealot on the way as well, but these Lings are being transferred back. They will get that surround, and so far Hero dealing with this early zealot pressure excellently. Absolute perfect hold thus far. He's only got a few Lings left over. He should be popping fully drones from here, as well as overlords, of course, and some Scourge. See if he decides to get into Mutalisk, though he doesn't have a second gas right now. I think it's improbable that he'd be popping out any Mutalisk here. Likely we're going to see a full-on Hydralisk play. We've got 6 hatcheries out now. Haven't seen a Hydralisk den just yet. Neither an evolution chamber. There's that Hydralisk den popping up now. Creep colony as well in both locations. Oh, picking off a Corsair. That is a great play from Hero. And another one going to go down. Oh, huge. Absolutely huge moment here as the Corsairs get picked off. 2 Corsairs. That's very uncharacteristic for a player like Mini to lose those 2 Corsairs so quickly, so early. Oh, he's going to get 1 drone, though. A little bit too quick on the return to mining order there by Hero. DT wandering into the wrong location, unfortunately. He's going to try and get here into the natural, but I don't think there's any overlords at the third. He should probably try to head towards that location instead. He's going to attempt to run by here. Too many Lings, though, plus the Sunken Colony will be able to pick this off. And 2 Dark Templars have fallen. I think 1 drone fell and a few Lings, and that's about it. 4 DTs being produced. These 2 additional going to head across the map and try to make their way into the main once again. Kind of surprising here from Mini. I don't know why he didn't head over to the third base. There was no overlord in that position when he sent that zealot in, so I was assuming he would have sent those directly to the third. He doesn't really have the pressure of the Corsairs anymore at this point, so he can't actually pick off Corsairs, or he can't actually pick off, Overlords, and try to make some space for these DTs to get in. There is an Overlord there now, second one popping out as well, so perfect defense so far from Hero, and he's getting into a great position right now. He's just pumping up the drones, getting a great saturation. He can take that third base at any time between his natural and fourth. So long as he does have that Overlord speed, he's going to be getting into a massive mid-game play. And I don't know if Mini can survive it, man. Can he actually get out on the map and take that third base? It's all going to come down to some really clutch storms and exactly how Hero decides to play this out. Will he just go mass Hydralisk? Will he try to get into some lurkers? When is he going to take this fourth base? Looks like a few Hydras moving out here. Oh, Scourge getting another Corsair. Oh my god. Hero is so on top of this game right now. So quick with the Scourge. Coming in from multiple angles. Picking off those Corsair over and over again. And that is extremely painful. So cost efficient for the Zerg. And so painful for the Protoss. Now a few Corsairs coming down towards this third. A lot of Hydras there in position. The Zealot number is incredibly low because of all this DT production that's gone on. And the early Zealots that were lost. So This Zealot group is very, very small here at 10-minute mark. At the 10-minute mark, basically the Hydras you see on screen could pretty much deal with these few +1 Zealots that are out right now. 2 DTs waiting over there by the main. Is there going to be a shuttle headed over here? I did see a robotics facility get finished, so that is a possibility. A couple of Scourge looking around for those Corsairs. Hydra getting caught here in the corner. Not too bad. Good pullbacks there from Hero. And Hero's just been looking like an absolute beast, guys. Hero in the semifinals, man. He absolutely murdered Terran. If you missed that, go back and watch that semifinals. Terran versus Zerg. It was an absolute slaughter. And Hero's looking to be on point once again this week. We'll see if it's good enough to take down Mini, but so far, so good. Here comes a shuttle, gonna drop off a few DTs. Scourge are here for the shuttle. Can he actually get it? Yes, he does. Picks that off, focusing down on those DTs. DT making the long way around, pulls back. The Overlord dies. Drones are not being pulled. There's the first drone pull. Does still lose a few more Zealots moving through the middle here. The 4th base is going to be under threat. There are some of these lurkers out, though. As long as he brings them back and defends that 4th base, he should be fine. Spire is really, really low here. He's going to lose the Spire. 3rd base of Mini has been taken down, though. Trade here. Mini kills off a few drones and the Spire, but trades his 3rd base. That 3rd base going down is going to be a huge hindrance here for Mini. He will set that up again immediately, but does he have the numbers to actually take a fight against all of these Hydras? He's got some Storms here coming down from the top, but they don't have Zealot support. Zealots are heading across the map on the other side. Can he actually mount this? Oh, Storm is so good. Can he mount this high ground here and actually pick off some of these Templar? It doesn't look like it. Zealots coming from behind here. They are going to group up with the rest of the army now, get into that death ball. Zealot, Templar, Dragoon. Very, very strong combination. He's got it all together now. He's going to be heading across the map, trying to reach this high ground outside of the Zerg 3rd, 4th base. We'll see if Hero is ready for that play, though. 3rd base just about to finish up here for Mini, but 4th base has been mining for quite a while here from Hero's perspective. He's got that gas rolling as well. He's going to have a ton of lurkers out here, as well as his upgrades and tech coming. Haven't seen that Queen's Nest just yet, but it should be on the way here shortly. More hatcheries should be coming down as well. His production is just going to be exploding here, as he is now on 8 hatcheries. Coming over towards the 4th base here. Where are the lurkers? Lurkers coming down from the high ground, getting into position just in time. Going to be a very difficult location to push through, especially without any storms. There's the first storm. Where is it going to land? Beautiful storm here on these Hydras. A good pullback, though. A lot of Hydras are very, very low. Another nice storm there. Ooh, on the high ground as well. Very, very good. Cleaning up a lot of these Hydras, but more Hydras have been rallied up behind this. On the left side, there's more lurkers coming out as well. Going to be able to bring these forward. This position is looking tenuous here for Mini. Doesn't have any lurkers on that backside. Does try to initiate a flank there, but Mini will pull back, sensing danger. Gonna regroup here and look for another angle to push in. All of these Corsairs go down. That's not good for Mini. He's trying to mount this high ground. Can he actually get up here? There's not a whole lot of lurkers. Actually, to the right-hand side there are quite a few, but not here at the edge of that high ground. So Mini could possibly push up onto that high ground. Can almost get up here. More Hydras are going to come forward, but met with storms. Beautiful storm going down there, and having to run through that with the majority of the Hydras does a lot of damage. Nice pick off there on that Templar. Mini going to take his 4th base now. Where is the next base for Hero? I'm going to guess down in the bottom right. Going to try and take that main here shortly. This is moving a big clump of Hydras around the top side, perhaps looking for a counterattack. However, Mini just going to run through this middle area. A lot of his units managing to make it through here. A lot of Zealots and Dragoons get into this tight corner, but can they make their way out if things start to go sideways? It's going to be tough. Here comes that Templar. Big storm on the high ground. Lots of Lings coming up as well. Crackling not quite finished yet. I don't think they even have speed at this point. Great storm there, cleaning up a lot of those Lings. Another Templar going to go down here. More Lings coming up. Some Lurkers morphing out as well. Big drop coming into the main. Oh, I thought this was going to be a counter, but a massive drop making its way here into the main base of this Protoss player. Some Lurkers coming down here in the main. He's going to lose this Nexus. He could even lose the Cybernetics Core. The Citadel. Where is the Templar Archives, though? If he picks that off, that could be a huge reset in the tech of this Protoss here. Where is that Templar Archives? I guess it's somewhere in the natural. Here comes some High Templar. Getting some good storms there. He's going to be able to clean this up, it looks like, eventually. At least with the units popping out. But this is a huge swing in momentum from Mini pushing across the map, actually dealing damage to Hero right on top of his production, to now losing his main base, and Hero has full control of the map. It looks like some sort of drop or something going on inside the natural base of Hero, but we didn't get it on screen. Another counterattack here from Hero. Gonna pick off this fourth, just right-clicking that down. It will go down, and that fourth is lost. Now Mini on only 2 base mining against a 4 base Zerg. This is going to be a Hero game, nearly for sure. He's got Lings out en masse now. He should have the attack speed finished up very quickly. That crackling upgrade is going to come in so clutch here in a moment when he starts to load up these Lings and drop them into the main. Drop here from Mini. Loses that shuttle, unfortunately for him. Lings are out. They do have that crackling upgrade. I still think they don't have movement speed, but getting that crackling upgrade definitely more useful than the movement speed. And yes, he will be able to clean this out. Few overlords going down. Not the biggest deal. Another load up here. Gonna drop back into the main. And this could be the killing blow here, guys. Most of Mini's army is out on the map. It's heading towards this giant group of Ling and Lurker that's just sitting here on Hero's high ground. He can send that at any point to just absolutely decimate this army. I don't think there's any way that Mini's army is big enough to deal with this. He's going to cancel that Nexus. The Citadel will go down once again. Cracklings are going to go to work on these buildings, ripping them to shreds incredibly quickly. Here comes this army of Mini. There's an insane number of Lurkers here, and the Crackling. This is not going to work out in the favor of a Mini at all. The reinforcements alone here, I think, could clean up this army, and the Mini is just going to have to tap out, guys. A first game going over to the Zerg. Very exciting stuff. Hero is playing so out of his mind recently in KCM. It is incredibly impressive. Not only against Terran, he's proving it as well against Protoss. His strength. He's going to lose that base there, but it doesn't really matter. 5th base is so unnecessary at this point, just because the Protoss has been denied for so long from his own 4th, from his main base as well, that I think that Hero can close this out without taking an additional base at all. Ton of Lurkers here in the middle. Cracklings with +1/+1. We've got +2 attack on the Lurker, so he's getting double Evolution Chamber at least. More upgrades are going to be on the way. He's got a great bank here right now, just about maxed out. You can see 76 supply advantage right now for Hero. Mini just kind of staying in it for now. Don't want to let your team down, of course, but I think if this was just a regular 1v1, he would have absolutely tapped out by now. Trying to put something together over there in the main base, trying to get that that main actually mining again. It's been such a long time that this natural is about to run out. Ooh, Lurker drop there. 5 kill Lurker. Could have gotten a lot more, but it's going to be fine. Another drop here into the main. And it doesn't get easier from here, guys. It just gets worse. Mini is going to lose a bunch more buildings here in the main. He's trying to set up cannons, but he just won't be able to get them down in time. The entire army's coming back from Mini, and finally GG is called. Mini taps out, and Hero takes game number 1. Okay, heading into game number 2. I'm feeling a little bit scared here, guys. I hope we're not going to see another 4-0 with Hero just cleaning up all these Protoss players. That would be kind of disappointing. I don't know who else can actually take down Hero. I mean, definitely not this guy, I think. Shuttle. We'll see if he's got a surprise for us here. Out of all of the Protoss players we've got today, if I had to place my bets on one Protoss who could absolutely clutch it here, it would be Mini. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated, so it's down to just Shuttle, Best, and Snow. No small names by any means, but Mini is really known for being that Zerg killer, a Zerg specialist, so I guess Snow's going to have to pull out something really impressive here. Best, he's going to have to play the game of his life if he wants to take down Hero in his present form. And Shuttle, he's going to have to pray for a miracle, I think. He's got a gateway first build here. Dropping that in the front gun to start to take control of the pace of this game a little bit. We are, of course, on Good Night. Just blocked there for a second. Couldn't quite remember, but we are on Good Night. Getting a couple links out here. It appears to be a build about the same as last game. To get that 9 pull out. No gas or anything, so yeah. A mirror build. Same build here as the last one. And this time he's going to have that Ling pressure. Another block here from Shuttle, and he does not have enough Lings to actually deny that. Okay, 2 more Lings are going to come down. That's going to be enough to kill that pylon just a bit faster than it's actually building. That way, he will force that cancel, and he will be able to take his 3rd base, and you can see it now on the minimap. Lings are sneaking around the top here. Oh, boy. This could be a quick one, boys. That gateway was not Ling tight against that wall there. Now he's going to be going after this pylon once again. Some of the zealots are being pulled into the main. There's only 1 zealot here in the front. Where's that next zealot? Is it going to pop out in time? No! And a great surround there on the zealot. Oh my goodness, he beat the zealots in the main as well. He's going to stop this pylon. Game is over, boys. Shuttle, the miracle he was hoping for. This is not it. Killing off even some probes as well. The zealots have gone down for the most part. 1 more zealot is here. All he needs to do is just oh god, the gateway goes down as well. Bringing some probes down to fight. This zealot is going to lose his life. And the probes are all that's left. It stands between him and certain defeat here. GG. GG. Oh my goodness. Shuttle. Ooh, an embarrassing loss there. But you can see the power of that 9 pull. Getting the 10th drone. Grabbing that later hatchery and then just putting on the pressure. How strong it can be against a gateway first, which has become so popular. Gateway first is done almost every game on ladder, but that just showing you how strong early Lings can be encountering that type of play, especially when controlled by someone like Hero. One of the best Zergling control I've ever seen in my life. So strong. Anyway, Hero takes that game. It's going to be either Best or Snow coming up next. Hopefully one of them will show us a little bit of a longer, more interesting game there. Let's get into that next one now. Ooh, okay. We got Largo next. Hero spawning down here in the bottom right. His opponent, Snow, in the top right. Vertical spawns here. And a pylon on low ground. Guys, I'm sweating a little bit here. I'm hoping that there's not going to be another shutout. Like all of you out there, love to see a close series. I think it's better for the tournament overall if things are a little bit closer, but then again, legends can't be born unless we get some serious shutout series, unless someone can become completely dominant. And it appears a 12 hatch is coming from Hero, so I'm going to mix things up a little bit. I'm surprised that he's deciding to do so after it worked so incredibly well against Shuttle there in that last game, and it appeared to not give him any sort of negative side effect there in the first game either. Just going for that early pool looked strong, looked very strong. Now he's going to go ahead and revert to a bit of a more normal build here, except he's getting this extractor. Okay, getting the extractor right away. This is looking like a versus Terran build now, but I'm assuming this will be for the early Zergling speed. He still hasn't taken that third base just yet, but the drone is heading out that way now. Oh no, the moving shot. Okay, bit of a juke there from Hero. Actually able to get away with that drone, but Snow is just sending his probe over to that location where the drone wants to eventually throw down the third base, blocking this Zealot a little bit longer, trying to slow it down. Lings are on the way. They're about to pop out. Here we go. No gas being mined right now. He mined 4 gas, or maybe he mined 100 and then spent... Yeah, that makes more sense. Hold on. Gonna lose this drone. There's one. Gonna surround this Zealot now. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to just have 4, right? Each return is 6. So he must have spent 100 gas on that Ling speed. It's like that Zealot does in fact pay for itself. It forced quite a few Lings and it killed 1 drone. So Snow already in a better position than any of the other Protoss players we've seen today. The Forge is on the way. Shield battery is coming, but there's a ton of Lings here, and the Zergling speed is about to be done. Any second now. Starting to deal damage to this gateway, going after some of these Zealots as well. There's 3 Zealots here, and this gateway is getting very low. Shield batteries cannot be used to heal buildings. So this building is going to go down here in a moment. The Zergling speed is done. He gets through. Running past, 4 Lings managed to make it into the main. And the rest of the Lings are going to stay here at the natural, going after some probes here. Looking for some of that damage, going to force some of these Zealots to come back and defend. There we go, catches 1 Ling. Any more Lings being produced right now? Yeah, it appears that more Lings are popping out right now. He's going into gas though, and he should be getting a layer. So a quick layer going to be up. We'll see if that's for lurkers or for some Mutalisk. I think it's probably going to be for Mutalisk. This is going to become a pretty crazy game here, as Hero just hasn't really droned up that hard yet. He's just now getting his third base up, but Snow has been slowed down a huge amount. He isn't mining gas right now. He's just getting his cybernetic score down. His probe count isn't that great. He had to restart that gateway as well. Photon cannon is coming down. In the main, he wants to get rid of these Lings. Oh, catches the Lings. Oh, that 1 probe managed to escape into the gas geyser. Just barely able to stay alive. He's searching for it. He wants it. He wants it so bad. Here he goes. He's going to try and get that probe. Oh, bit of a glitch there. Uses the shield battery to save that probe, and the photon cannon is going to finish. So these Lings have run out of life here in this main base. Done a great job thus far, though, of slowing down that cybernetic score. No second gas just yet. The Spires should be on the way right now, and it's started before the Stargate, I believe, being a result of that gateway picked off early. You cannot get that cybernetic score until that gateway has been rebuilt, so that has been slowed down an immense amount. Generally, we say if the Corsair arrives before the Spire is finished, then it can kill one Overlord. But in this case, the Spire and the Corsair are going to be, or the Spire and the Stargate are going to be finishing nearly the same time here. Look at that Spire, just about done already. The Corsair's just started, so I think it's questionable if he'll even be able to kill off these Overlords right outside of his own base, as Corsairs or Scourge do build pretty quickly. And that Spire is just about to finish. Let's see if he can actually get an Overlord kill here with this Corsair. It's just moving out now. And the Scourge should be on the way. Gas there at the third. No gas at the second. So only on 2 gases here at the moment. Not really enough to have a massive flood of mutas. And look at this. Mini is going to scout. Okay, he's actually sending over towards the third base. He is going to see the second gas here. So I feel like there was a good mind game going on here from Hero, who was trying to hide the number of gases that he had built. And had Mini just gone into the main base and scouted that instead, he wouldn't have known that there's a third, that second gas had been taken. Would have probably assumed it was a Hydra build. It might have been caught off guard by this, but now he's getting prepared. He's got a Dragoon out. He's got some cannons on the way here. Scourge are mixed in with this group. Can he actually get one? Okay, he managed to get 1 hit on a Corsair. Not enough to kill it. The pressure is on right now. More Scourge are coming out. And this is keeping Mini back, or excuse me, keeping Snow back so much. He's trapped in his own base right now. His +1's not finished. His speed is not finished, but it doesn't matter anyway. He needs some more anti-air. He's up to just 4 Corsairs at the moment. He's got 2 cannons in the main, so he's relatively safe against an Ogre Zerg gamer play. But he doesn't have the power to move out on the map right now, and Hero is growing like mad. His drone saturation's looking very good. He's building some Hydras up now as well. More drones being transferred around. He's gonna fly in here to the main. Let's see if he can fight these cannons. 2 cannons there. Going for the Corsair. Not quite able to get that connection. Dark Templar is out on the map. Gonna head down here towards the natural. Of course, there are Hydras here. The natural ready to go, as well as some Lings. So he's gonna catch this. Oh, manages to sneak away. 69 HP. Sick Dark Templar. Sneaking away with 69 HP. Naughty, naughty Dark Templar. Ooh, he's getting some good damage here as well. 2 kills already. Doesn't have a lot of cannons here at the front. Unfortunately, there's no Overlord right with this. He needs to pull the Overlord up. Otherwise, the DTs can probably shut this down. We also have Templar here, but they don't have enough energy just yet for the Storm. Can he actually get this Forge? 2 Templar here, 3 cannon. Can he hold on? The speed on the Zealots should be finished in just another moment. Gonna pick off this gateway, but can he deal any more damage? Ooh, a free Templar popping out of that gateway. That is great value there for Hero. Managing to get 2 buildings for free plus a Templar. Baits a Storm as well. Now he can just back off. That was excellent trading by him. He's got his third base completely locked down here. The building positioning is looking perfect. It's so hard to fight with Zealots in that area against Hydralisk. Alright, some Uh-oh. Corsairs managing to find these Muta, picking off a bunch of them. Scourge end up dying as well. These Mutas don't really have much life left in them. There's not much left that he can actually do with them, but a little bit unfortunate to just lose them straight up like that. Fourth base getting established here by Hero. Snow makes his first move out on the map. No Zealot speed. Unbelievable. We're at 11 minute 30 and no Zealot speed. Okay, there's that Zealot speed finally finishing up. That's direct result of that early kill on the gateway, slowing everything down. Of course, the tech switch into Muta also throwing a wrench into things now. Some Zealots are going to make their way over here, but this is way too many Hydra. Way too many Hydra. Okay, the rest of the Zealots are going to group up. They've managed to make it here before the Hydraless reinforcements, and we've got a Lurker mixed in. That's going to be dealing a lot more damage, and I don't think this is going to be a great trade for Snow overall, who's basically lost his entire army here. With no third base finished up yet, he doesn't have those cannons ready. So Hero can come directly up this direction and try to deny this space. Doesn't have an Overlord. There is a DT, but cancel. Snow is going to give up on this base, and Hero is in full control right now. Full control of this game. Fourth base done. Picking off these last Corsairs. Oh, that one got away with next to 0 HP. Hydras coming up in mass. Flanking Hydras, pick off that Templar. Only one Templar left. Doesn't even have a Storm. I don't think he does. And Hydras get just overwhelmed at this point. Surprised he's deciding to pull back, but it is the safe play. Plenty of bank here for Hero. He's got over 1,000 minerals now, spending a lot of that. But his supply is 30 supply ahead. Doesn't really need to produce anything besides Hydra at this point, and should be able to just overwhelm. Loses that Corsair. Storm. Minimal effect there. Big flank of Hydras. That's a great Storm. Another great Storm there on the low ground. Bringing up the Lurker. Not exactly necessary at this point. Hydra going to be what? Just fine to finish everything off, and GG is called. Hero takes another game. Snow is eliminated. I'm sweating bullets at this point, guys. Are we going to have a 4-game series once again? Best is the final Protoss left over. He's got to be sweating rivers right now. Thinking about going up against Heroes, just beating Snow and Mini. And I think Best, one of the weaker versus Zerg players in this lineup. Of course, probably better than Shuttle, but Mini and Snow, I think, top that list. Now, maybe he can pull something out. I really hope he does. Can he pull the reverse sweep? That is a tall order. We've still got Sulky in there. Miso and Shine, I think that Best can take them out pretty easily, but Sulky's still going to be very, very tough competition if he manages to make it through Hero here, which is by no means a certainty. All right, guys, let's go into that next game. Let's find out what happens. Oh, Hero, my hero. Why are you so good, man? You gotta slow down, bro. Gotta slow it down a little bit. Hero on a match point here. If he takes this game, he, along with the rest of the Zergs, will win this season of KCM. Looks like he's starting out with a 9-pull speed. We haven't seen this out of Hero yet. I thought he was going to cancel that for sure. We are on Destination here, where the wall-off can be pretty jank from the Protoss players in a lot of these situations. We'll see what Best has for us. He's setting up his Forge here. Going to go Forge first, get that quick cannon out. Make sure that he can be pretty much safe. I wonder if we're going to see something nutty from Hero here. Is he going to try and mine that out in the back? Try to get that mineral? That is a possibility, although it doesn't seem very likely. Looks like the first few lings are out now. Probe trying to hide. He wants to see if he can get back in here and do a secondary scout. Oh, he sees it. Ah, if only Best hadn't moved that. He would have gotten back in there scot-free, get an extra scout there, but now he's going to be driven away. Overlord a little bit out of position here. Gateway should be coming down in just a second. Nexus already on the way. Drones popping now. Drones popping from Hero. A layer coming up. I was wondering why he was mining that gas, but I guess it's going to be a one-hatch layer. This is going to be a crazy strategy and a wild game no matter what happens here. Hero really putting it all on a gamble in this final game. Or potentially final game, I should say. If he manages to take this. Is it going to be a lurker drop? Is he going to try and mine out that back mineral patch? Looks like he's sending a drone out. Seems to be for the natural expansion. Not going to send that drone across the map. He's got all his links spread out everywhere, making sure that he's not going to get scouted out here. Best is pulling a ton of probes, 5 probes, just sitting idle in the natural, making sure that he can't be killed here or run by. Starts the cybernetic core, Zealot pops out, and now that wall is looking really impenetrable. Pops a probe over that wall. Gonna try to send a probe around the long way, get a scout on, but there is a Zergling here. Is it gonna spot? Oh, there it is. Okay, he does see that. Good job by Hero staying on top of these probe move outs. Going to deny all scouting here from Best. Best doesn't know what's going on behind this. Hero could be taking 2 expansions right now. Could have been throwing down a couple more hatcheries going into a macro game. There's just no way to tell, so he sort of has to prepare for that eventuality. He has to prepare for the possibilities here. All he knows is there's lings out and that this is not a standard macro build. Losing some HP on the Zealot, almost picking that off. Does have to be careful though. All he has on the map right now are these lings. So he has to make the best use of them possible. If they end up going down, he's just gonna end up getting run over by Zealots here. Mutalisks being produced now. What's out here in the front? I think it's pylons. Cannon in the main base. Really important. Best throwing down a second cannon in the main. Oh, these are 2 cannons at the front as well. He's being super careful here. He doesn't believe it. He's not buying it that Hero would go into a macro game from here. He knows there's going to be some sort of all-in coming. 2 cannons. 1 Corsair. Is it going to be enough here? He's going to spot the Mutas coming across with the Corsair. Moving shot here from the Mutas mean that this is going to get very low. But it does not die. Those Zealots going to move out. Have to be pushed back here by the Mutas. Where is Hero going to go with this play? I'm really curious what we're going to see here. Oh, shield battery. I love it. Shield battery here next to the Stargate. Going to allow those Corsairs to stay very healthy. Even if he dives in with it for a few shots with the Mutas, these Corsairs can pull back and just get healed right up there with the shields. Trying to pick off this assimilator. But this is not the damage that Hero's looking for right now. He really needs to get in here and kill a bunch of probes. Potentially like take over the main base, something like that. He can't just sit here and kill an assimilator and then with no drones behind this, try to win a long game. It's just not going to happen. So there is going to have to be a moment here where Hero dives into the main or the natural and just goes for it. So far, that hasn't happened. Double Stargate now. 3 cannons in the main. I don't think there's any chance of Best being broken here. Here come all the Scourge, and the Muta is diving on the cannons here. Going after the Corsairs. Pretty good connections, but not good enough, I think. Another Corsair going to pop out. Too many Corsairs left over. There's still a cannon as well. Mutalisks are being gunned down. More Corsairs popping out. Going back to the shield battery. Healing up. This is it. Best is going to take a game. GG. Hero taps out. Finally. The monster has been defeated. The dragon has been dragged from his cave and slain. Hero is gone. Best is the true hero here, extending this series. He's going to be going up against one of these next Zerg players. Very, very happy to see more games here. Thank God for Best. That was a really wild strategy from Hero. Maybe getting a little overconfident there. I think his standard play, the way that he's playing now, he could absolutely have beaten Best on this map, but decides to mix it up. He ends up going down. Hopefully the Zergs aren't going to end up paying for that too badly. I don't think there's going to be a full reverse sweep here from Best, but we'll see, guys. Let's jump into that next game. Shine coming out next here. He is on cross map. Here on Revolver. Best in the top left, Shine in the bottom right. We've got a early probe coming out here. Checking the map. It's going to be a Forge expansion here from Best. Shine getting his 12 drones. Going to throw down that 12 hatchery just in time before the probe arrives here. So a good macro opener from both players. Don't think we're going to see too much action here in the early game. Unless Best. Ooh, alright. This is going to be hard to hop over. The second probe is here as well. Let's see if he can get this cannon down. Some drones coming up here to the corner patch. Can they actually get over this wall? Oh! Uh-oh! The drones can fire over the wall. That's not good. You can actually hit this probe. Probe gonna go down. 2 drones can actually hit over this wall. All right, this was quite the fail by Best. Not really realizing that actually, oh man, trying to wall off again to save his cannon rush here is going to completely fail once again. Ooh, Shine is in such a good spot now. Able to hold this off with just a couple of drones. Best gonna drop his Nexus now, but he is ridiculously far behind at this point. Just pure drone popping out of Shine as well. He's not gonna even produce a single Ling at this point. Gonna throw down his third base, and things could not be worse for the Protoss right now. He set down so many buildings in that rush. If he'd just given up after canceling that cannon, I think that it would have been more playable, but he's just lost so many resources here. 2 cannons, 2 cannons, 2 pylons, and a forge had to be 2 cannons and a forge had to be canceled, and 2 pylons will die. So there's no refund from those 2 pylons, and we only get 75% of our resources back from those other 3 buildings. That is a lot of lost minerals there. It's going to be a long road to recovery here from Best. It's going to have to follow this 12-step program, and even then it's going to be rough. First step, admit your mistakes. It was not a well-planned out cannon rush. Finding out that the drones can fire literally over the corners of the patch in order to hit that cannon. Not very well planned. Step number 2. Pray like hell. Step number 3, make probes. Step number 4. Looks like it's going to be a Corsair coming out of Best. Unfortunately, though, Shine is getting ready for a Hydra bust. He's taking a second gas. But I still feel like a Hydra bust is coming. 973. Most likely build here that we're going to see out of Shine. Still trying to track down this pro. Best doing a good job of keeping that alive. Can he actually make it into the natural, though? I highly doubt it. Got a Zealot over here. Maybe he can rush the Zealot through and actually make it in to get a good scout here on that base. Zealot is in a good position here. Whoa, oh, wait a second. Didn't realize there was a layer there, and with that second gas completing, I guess we're gonna have some sort of lurker play. Oh my goodness, Best with 2 Stargate. Uh-oh. This is looking even worse now for Best. He's gonna have an extremely late robotics. He's not gonna have too many units out on the map here, and it's just gonna be some sort of a lurker play. Here we go. Best sending in that first Zealot. He actually sees the Hydra, but this might even throw him off more. He's going to think for sure that this is a Hydra bust, throwing down a whole bunch of cannons when what he really needs is a Robo. Pick off this Overlord. Corsair's getting some damage. Maybe he can get out with DTs. If he gets enough Corsairs out and pushes away all of these Overlords, maybe he... Oh my goodness, this is insane. Shine is going to try to do some sort of drop. Is that right? He's got this Overlord over here. Is he going for a drop? 2 lurkers being morphed over on that side. Oh my goodness, Best. He just doesn't know. He has no idea what's going on. He's adding on cannons in the main, which I guess is good because of this lurker. Ooh, he sees a lurker egg down here in the bottom left. He's got to be so confused right now at this point. I guess the response adding on a bunch of cannons here is pretty darn smart. We'll see if he's actually able to hold off these lurkers, though. Oh, man. Where are the Corsairs? He really needs to check out for this Overlord. Let's see if Shine can get in a position to hit the Nexus or some probes. Overlords here. That's a little bit too many Hydras, though, and he loses one of his Corsairs already. Kills off a single Overlord. Not a really great trade. The lurkers here at the front. Robotics now on the way. It's quite late, though. Lurker coming up here. Okay, he's going to get into a position where he can actually hit this Stargate, but oh man, this is a good spot here. Really found a great position for that lurker. Another great position over here. He can deny quite a bit of mining time from this spot. Oh man, a couple of kills already. And Best can't really stop mining right now. It's not really an option. If he just completely stops mining, he's just going to totally die. So he's got to be careful. Just mining with about half of his workers. The rest are on gas. That observatory is almost done, so he will be able to clear out these lurkers pretty soon. But have they done enough damage to the point where Bez is not going to be able to recover? Huge amount of Hydra coming across the map with these Overlords. Got to be very careful not to allow a big load up here from Shine. And coming over into the main base, just dropping into that main base could be a game-ending move. We do have the robotic support base, so maybe Reaver going to be the answer here from Best. Some loaded up Overlords. Going to be caught here, it looks like. Corsair almost in position to catch those. There is the Observer finally going to clear out these lurkers and get back to mining perfectly. Overlords coming from multiple different angles. Uh-oh, big unload here. Huge unload with the lurkers, crushing a ton of these probes. Second unload coming towards the main base, but he's grabbing these. Oh, the Overlord's getting wrecked before they can get inside the main. He completely denies the second drop. However, this first drop still doing a bunch of damage, and the original drop there with that lurker still dealing some damage there in the main. Reaver has popped out. That is a big moment here for Best. He should be able to clean up the remaining units here in the back with these Corsairs and, of course, this Reaver. There we go, picking those off as the Observer out, and should be cost efficient in cleaning these out now. It looks like these Zealots are going to die. Very annoying. Finally does manage to pick that off. Oh man, the Stargate goes down as well. He does have quite a few Corsairs. Ooh, Corsairs dying. Really painful there for Best, losing that Corsair, especially after losing the Stargate. He needs to keep these alive to deny any further drops here. Finally picking off the last lurker in his base, but I don't think that Shine is done. He's going to continue this pressure. He hasn't really added on too many more drones at that third base. Instead, just keeping that production up, building more and more Hydras, getting more lurkers out. We'll see if he decides to switch now, finally, into some drone production here. No, Scourge coming out. Scourge, and is this going to be Muta? Oh my gosh, the tech switch is insane. Going from drops into Muta now. And these Reavers are going to be utterly useless against what Shine has. Just mass Muta. Let's see if the Scourge can get good connections. I think he's going to combine a big drop with a huge swarm and Scourge along with that. Some drones popping up, but you can see the lack of drones at that third base. Fourth base is on the way now for Shine as well. Looks like he will go into some more economy here. But Best is just sitting back. He's waiting for the storm, man. He knows that Shine is going to keep it coming. And that if he lets up for long enough, Best will be able to get a good army, a decent army out on the field and actually contend with this. Loading up some Reavers now. He has 2 shuttles. Shine with the enormous amount of... Oh my goodness. 3 Corsairs are going to get caught here. Ooh, this is not good, man. Not good at all. Corsairs getting wrecked. Oh, a lot of the Scourge actually went onto 1 Corsair there. And the Mutas are incredibly low, but all the Corsairs die. I think only 1 Muta went down there, but they're all just so low. I have almost no HP left over. This Reaver's going to move out in the shuttle, and that is not a good plan. With these Mutas moving around, he's going to be in a lot of trouble if he does get caught. That Corsair looking for blood here. Shuttle running around the outside. I believe Shine is aware of this. Moving towards that location. No, he is not. Heading back up towards the main base. Another shuttle heading around the other side of the map. He's going to deal simultaneous drops here at 2 separate bases. Try to hit him hard with Reavers and annihilate as many drones as possible. We'll see how this goes. Here it comes. First drop coming in here is going to focus on the drones. Kill off as many as he can. Oh, good juggling there with the Reaver. Not allowing the shots to connect. Here comes the shuttle. Okay, dropping off 1 Zealot there. Keeping that alive. 1 more Reaver gonna drop in here. Oh man, this Reaver not even firing. What a shame there from Best. Did he not build any of those scarabs? That's sad. Anyway, another shuttle goes down, and Best so far on his back foot. With a lot of drones coming up here from Shine, his economic position is just getting farther and farther ahead. I would love to see Best try to move out and take a third base right now as Shine is droning up. Reavers are so much better on the defense than they are on the attack. moving out and grabbing a next base with a few cannons and a Reaver. This is the time to do it. This is absolutely the time to do it, guys, because in a few moments here, it's going to be a Hive finishing up. Defiler Tech is going to come out, and then it's going to be so incredibly hard to defend with just pure cannon. Of course, Reavers do help out, but Greater Spire on the way. Wow. Shine bringing out the moves here. Getting creative in this game, that's for sure. Reaver and Corsair moving out en masse towards this fourth base. We'll see how this engagement ends up going. Reaver's going to be landed here, possibly on the low ground. No, he's going right behind the mineral patches. Now, this is going to be a real double-edged sword here. Of course, the Hydras are going to have a hard time getting on top of this stuff, but the Scarabs are also going to have a really hard time connecting with the Hydras. And oh my god, Queen is coming up. Oh man, Queen with the ensnare. Muta's coming up with the Scourge, gonna clear out everything here. Beautiful play by Shine, even bringing up the Queen. What a god. That was amazing work by Shine. Just knowing exactly the strategy that was going to come out of Best. He knew there was going to be Reavers and Shuttles, and how easy it is to pick them off with Scourge if they are ensnared. Excellent, excellent work by him. He has another ensnare ready. There's still no third base on the way for Best. He's failed at slowing down the Zerg player at all. And Shine is about to get into Hive Tech. Here we go. A pretty good drop here. That's going to deal some damage. Corsairs and Reavers here. Another ensnare going to go down on just that one single... Oh, whoa, 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 this hatchery. Hatchery. Oh, he snipes the hatch. Great play there from Best to snipe that hatch. He snipes the other hatch as well. Hold on. He was looking super dead a second ago, but now, with those two hatchery snipes, we've got a Shine Zerg player on 2 bases versus a 2-base Protoss. Of course, these bases are going to come up pretty quickly here. Oh, another base over there as well. Shine really on top of expanding this game, and if Best doesn't get out here and expand, I would say within the next 30 seconds, he is going to be dead. Got Greater Spire. We've got double Evo. We're going to have Crackling soon. We still don't even have Zealot speed right now. Moving out with these Reavers, I feel like this is a move that should have been done a long time ago. And it might just be too late now. Best, he's out here with the Reavers and going to start throwing down cannons. With the Corsair support, it's not going to die just to pure Muta. He's going to have to bring out a bunch of Hydra to actually clear this. And of course, these Reavers are going to get great damage. It's going to be very hard to push up against these Reavers, but still, I think that now at this point, Shine just has enough. He should be able to get in here and just wipe out this army. Yeah, look at how many Hydras come running up here. We've got Lings as well. They should have Crack now. Crackling's coming up, and GG. Shine takes the game. Best taps out. And Zerg takes Season 3 of 2021.